a recipe tried many times by all the ladies in our family. All these beautiful ladies that you are seeing in the picture. My great-great-grandmother, my great-grandmother, my grandmother, my mother, and the little me on mummy's lap. Over the years, we've been trying to cook this this is liked by everybody, especially me. This is one of my favorite dishes. Very simple but authentic, and it is time for me to pass on the heritage to the coming up generation. I thought, since we are starting on something new, why not start with this? So I suggested that we should start with this recipe and pass on the heritage to my new Local Food family. So here I am, Aisha. So these are the basic ingredients we need, since it's a dish with bhindi. So we obviously need bhindi or lady finger as we call it. We need onion paste. 2 to 3 onions should be grated and made into a fine paste. This is mustard or sarso as we call it in Hindi or Bengali, shorshe, and this also has to be made into a paste. This is the pulp of tamarind for the khatta to enhance the taste. We need salt obviously, and this is red chili powder or mirchi powder. This is tamarind or haldi, and we have the cooking oil, which is the most essential. Obviously without this we can't cook. And these are some green chilies. This is optional. Since I like lot of spicy food, I like mirchi in my food, so I put in this. So this is just optional. If you want, you can, or otherwise just go about with the red chili. So I've lit the gas and I'm going to pour in some cooking oil. It is up to you whether you use mustard oil or refined oil. I use refined oil for cooking, so I'm going to put in some. Now I'm putting in all the onion paste. I'm going to slow the flame into medium flame so that it gets a little cooked. And now I'm adding in it to it the mustard paste. And this needs little bit of resting. Okay, this has to be cooked at least 5 minutes. Lower the flame to low and let it cook. And we can see a little bit of oil separating from the sides. Now it's time to put in the spices. I put about 3/4 spoon of mirchi powder, about 1/4 spoon of haldi powder or turmeric powder, and add little bit of water. As the masala cooks, I put in the most important ingredient, bhindi, into it, and salt thereafter. This is again depends upon your taste, and stir it a little. One more important ingredient that isn't included in the ingredients section here is patience. As you cook along, I would suggest please have lots of patience while you are cooking so that your dish turns out really yum. And keep the flame to low flame, and cook. Let the masala cook properly, let the smell go, and then put in ingredients one after the other. It really enhances the taste of the flavor of the food. Once in a while just come and stir this and check whether the bhindis are tender. It should not be overcooked, just tender enough to eat. So this is we still have 5 minutes more to get this cooked, and there's still 5 more minutes for the bhindis to cook. So I can now put in the mirchi, and now I'm going to add in the most important ingredient, the tamarind pulp, the imli ka khatta, and stir it. And here at this stage you can check the salt, the amount of mirchi you put in.